Okay, I'm gonna have to tell myself not to rock in this chair because I'm gonna have to re-record again. My name is Carrie. This is gonna be a blog about trying to conceive after postnatal stroke. Um, I ended up having a stroke 6 weeks after I had my daughter, which was in May of 2011, but I had her in March. Um, It was the scariest thing I've ever been through, but we had some feeling that I had maybe a genetic disorder because I had three mar- bleh, miscarriages. Prior to that, the doctor actually wanted me, my OB wanted me to see a genetic counselor before I got pregnant again. But I decided to take baby aspirin because Amish women told me to. I used to taxi Amish. Um, Anyways, I ended up keeping the pregnancy. They started on me on the Lovenox injections at 12 weeks. The pregnancy seemed pretty okay, other than the fact of, kidney infections. um, let's see, what else did we have? Bronchitis, cholestasis, which really sucked. But everything was fine. 6 weeks after I had her, well, it was actually a couple weeks after I had her. I had several episodes of not being able to see very well. I thought that I was pinching a nerve, or, my glasses weren't quite right. So I just blew it off, and then almost 6 weeks to the day, I had a episode where my arm was just going like this, and it made me really nervous. I sat down, my eyesight had started to go. I was wobbling all over the place. I called my mom and I told her she needed to pick me up now. And she told me that I needed to call 911 now. By the time the ambulance got there, I was standing up, holding her in my arms. Everything was fine. They thought I was nuts. I get into the hospital. They thought that had maybe an MS attack, which made me really upset. Um, but then my speech started slurring a little bit, and it was making me aggravated. Now, meantime, I'm breastfeeding, and I am terrified because I'm in here. I've worked so hard on breastfeeding, and I didn't want to have to stop. I was so afraid she was going to get nipple confusion, but she ended up being fine. Um, my husband brought her up a lot. They gave me a bassinet for her. They gave me a private room, which was nice. Um, but they ended up doing an MRI in the morning and found that I had several lesions on my brain, and another clot that was sitting there. So, needless to say, I was starting on warfarin. Um, they don't know if I'm going to be on the rest of my life because they think I have protein S deficiency and lupus anticoagulant. Uh, my hematologist I saw shortly after, and he said that he didn't see an issue me getting pregnant again. My OB said he didn't see an issue me getting pregnant again, but my family doctor said that I would be selfish to get pregnant again because I could potentially lose my life and leave my daughter behind. So that leaves 2 years, and I've talked to my hematologist again, who said that I'll be perfectly fine. He actually wrote me the prescription for my enoxaparin injections. I'm very excited but very nervous at the same time. The whole reason why I'm doing this vlog is because there's not really much information out there about women getting pregnant again after a stroke. I'll admit it's scary, but I'm hoping that by doing this I do some good and somebody out there will realize it's not going to be a big deal getting pregnant again, because I remember, thinking that this was going to be taken away from me, not being able to have a child. It was hard at first, having miscarriages and not thinking that I'd be able to actually carry a baby. And, then I finally carried one, and I'm like, I want more, but I'm nervous. I'm scared. Uh, will I ever be able to have another baby again? So, by doing this vlog, like I said, I hope that there's somebody out there that is helped, and maybe I can do this by making my contribution to the world. Right now, I'm raising my child. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Um, my husband works so many hours, but it's okay. Um, I'm doing the injections. If you need me to see me do the injections, I can do them in front of the camera. It's not a big deal. Obviously, I've done this before. If you have any questions, just let me know. But my name is Carrie. My daughter's name is Birdie. It's not her real name, just a nickname, but I don't want anyone to know it. Uh, Hopefully, we'll be pregnant by the end of this month. I should know the 27th. If not, then it's not that big of a deal. We'll just continue trying. Um, have any questions? Leave them below, and I'll get back to you. All right, have a good day.